Trump says he will meet Putin in Hungary for Ukraine talks after very productive call. US President Donald Trump says great progress was made during a phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday, with the pair agreeing to face-to-face talks in Hungary. He said the call, the first with Putin since mid-August, was very productive, adding that teams from Washington and Moscow will meet next week. Trump did not confirm a date for his meeting with Putin in Budapest. The Kremlin said work on the summit would begin immediately after the extremely frank and trustful call. The talks came a day before Ukraine's President Zelensky was to visit the White House, and with Trump weighing whether to arm Ukraine with Tomahawk missiles capable of striking deep into Russia. As he arrived in the US, Zelensky said Moscow was rushing to resume dialogue as soon as it hears about Tomahawks. Writing on his Truth Social platform after the call concluded, Trump said he and Putin spent a great deal of time talking about trade between Russia and the United States when the war with Ukraine is over. He said high-level advisors from both countries would meet at an unspecified location next week, with Secretary of State Marco Rubio leading the American delegation. Trump also said he would update Zelensky on his talks with Putin on Friday, adding, "I believe great progress was made with today's telephone conversation." He later told reporters he expected to meet Putin within 2 weeks. Asked about the prospect of giving the missiles to Ukraine after his call with Putin, Trump said we can't deplete the US stockpile of Tomahawks, adding we need them too, so I don't know what we can do about that. Ukraine's ambassador to the US, Olga Stefanishina, said Russia launching overnight strikes on Ukraine hours before Putin's call with Trump exposes Moscow's real attitude toward peace. In a statement to the BBC's US partner CBS, she added, "These assaults show that Moscow's strategy is one of terror and exhaustion. The only effective response is pressure, through tougher sanctions, reinforced air defense, and the supply of long-range capabilities." Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán said on X the planned Budapest meeting was great news for the peace-loving people of the world. Earlier, he also said, peace requires patience, strength, and humility. Europe must shift its stance. Instead of arrogance and fanning the flames of endless war, we need negotiations with Russia. Only dialogue can bring peace to our continent. Trump has taken a much tougher line towards Putin over the Ukraine war, since a face-to-face summit in Alaska in August failed to produce a decisive breakthrough in attempts to broker a peace deal. The pair met on US soil on the 15th of August for a summit which the US president hoped would help convince the Russian president to enter comprehensive peace talks to end the Ukraine war. Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022.